Well, the nation is still reeling from the shooting of Sonya Massey. Activists all around the country declaring today a national day of mourning for the unarmed black mother of two. Cities are planning gatherings to demand justice, including Atlanta, Houston, New York, and Charlotte, and Massey's hometown of Springfield, Illinois. Massey, an unarmed 36-year-old black mother of two, died by a homicide due to a gunshot wound to her head. That is according to the official autopsy report released Friday. The officer, charged with 3 counts of first-degree murder, aggravated battery with a firearm, and official misconduct, has pleaded not guilty. We want to go now to Morgan Norwood, who's been following all this. And Morgan, this is just such a tragic story. What can we expect at these vigils that are planned all across the country? We mentioned 23 cities.
Yeah, close to 24 cities participating in this, and they're calling it, as you mentioned, a national day of mourning, Rhiannon. And look, we know that it'll look different from city to city. We know that some are opting for a march, others we may see rallies, vigils. I've even seen community service projects floated around here, but the idea overall is to amplify this case and the demand for justice, because look, make no mistake, we've got the deputy in this case charged, right? The judicial process has not yet played out yet, and not to mention there are still many more details coming to light in this investigation that continue to prompt this outrage. So again, yes, 23 cities going to be participating in this National Day of Mourning, and of course we'll be following it all throughout the day, Rhiannon.
Of course, Morgan. And what's the latest now from Sonya Massey's family and the family attorney, Ben Crump?
We know that there's outrage behind this, right? You know, it's just been agonizing for them. As you pointed out earlier, the autopsy report came out and found that Massey was shot in her face from a downward motion, and it lines up with much of what we see on that body camera footage. So for them, that is another round of heartbreak, right? But the deputy in this case is facing new scrutiny, right, Rhiannon, with questions now as to how the sheriff's department missed these so-called red flags. We know that Sean Grayson was discharged from the military years prior, then went to pick up 2 DUIs, one in 2015 and then another in 2016. There are also questions about how his police performance was from other agencies. He's worked a number of jobs, 6 within the past 4 years. So yes, you know, the family believes that Deputy Grayson murdered Sonya Massey, but says that he was never fit to wear the badge to begin with. So that's another development that we're also following, Rhiannon.
So many questions. Morgan Norwood, thank you for that.